When did you have to choose between two lives? I was trapped in our burning house with my two daughters when I realized I could only save one. The fire started in the kitchen while I was putting groceries away. Within minutes, our entire first floor was engulfed. My girls were napping upstairs. Sarah, 4, in the front bedroom, and Lily, 6, in the back. The staircase was already blocked by flames. Smoke was filling the second floor fast. I had two options: climb the oak tree outside Sarah's window, or use the ladder from our garage to reach Lily's room. Both windows were on opposite sides of the house. I could only choose one direction. The analytical part of my brain started calculating probabilities. Sarah was smaller, easier to carry, but Lily was older, could potentially help with her own rescue. Sarah's room was closer to the fire's origin. Lily's room had thicker smoke accumulation. Every second of hesitation decreased both their chances of survival. I made the tactical decision to go for Sarah first. Her room showed the most immediate danger. My strategy was to get her out quickly, then attempt to circle back for Lily. We scaled the oak tree with desperate efficiency. Sarah's window was already hot to the touch. The glass cracked as I forced it open. Inside, Sarah was unconscious from smoke inhalation. But as I lifted her, I noticed something that stopped me cold. Her bedroom door was closed, but there were scorch marks around the frame. Someone had deliberately shut it to contain the fire spread. Lily had saved her sister's life by creating a fire break. I grabbed Sarah and started climbing down. That's when I heard Lily screaming from the other side of the house. Not just fear, she was giving me tactical information. "Daddy, the hallway collapsed. I'm trapped." My 6-year-old was conducting her own crisis assessment, but I was already committed to my path. Sarah needed immediate medical attention. Her breathing was shallow, irregular. I reached the ground and handed Sarah to our neighbor who'd run over. "Call 911!" I shouted, already running toward the garage for the ladder. That's when our neighbor grabbed my arm. "The fire department's been here for 10 minutes, she said. "They're setting up on the other side." I'd been so focused on my systematic approach that I'd missed the professional rescue team arriving. But they were focused on structural assessment, not immediate extraction. Lily couldn't wait for their methodical process. The ladder was warped from heat damage. Several rungs had already weakened. But it was my only option to reach Lily before the professionals completed their setup. As I positioned it against the house, I realized the fatal flaw in my strategy. The extra 2 minutes getting Sarah out first had allowed the fire to spread, but it had also given Lily time to implement her own survival protocol. She'd soaked her bedsheets in the water from her fish tank and created a makeshift breathing barrier. As I positioned it against the house, I realized the fatal flaw in my strategy. The extra 2 minutes getting Sarah out first had allowed the fire to spread. Lily's room was now fully engulfed. I climbed anyway. The ladder buckled under my weight. Heat singed my eyebrows as I reached her window. The glass had already shattered from the temperature. Lily was pressed against the far wall, conscious but terrified. The floor between us was completely on fire. "Daddy, I can't reach you!" she screamed. In that moment, I understood the true nature of impossible choices. It's not about who you love more. It's about living with the systematic decision-making process that led to an outcome you'll question forever. I had to make her jump through the flames. "Lily, you have to run to me. Right now." She was 6 years old. I was asking her to run through fire. She did it, sprinted across the burning floor and leaped into my arms. Her pajamas were smoking as we climbed down the damaged ladder. Both girls survived. Sarah recovered fully from smoke inhalation. Lily had second-degree burns on her feet, but I'll never forget those 2 minutes when I thought I'd chosen one daughter over the other.